All stop. All stop, please. Stop the ship. Stop the ship. Stop, stop. Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video, we are back in Tiny Sailor's World on Roblox. So yeah guys, let's get into the video. Alright, so here we are at Southampton, and today we're going to be checking out Titanic II. And I just want to say thanks to all of the people that have been helping me out with this game in the comments section. You've been providing some awesome feedback. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's get to showcasing Titanic II. And here it is. This is Titanic II, and it looks like it's using the Clive Palmer model. Now, if you don't know what the Clive Palmer model is, or Clive Palmer, who he is, he's a Australian billionaire, I believe, or millionaire, and he was proposing to build a Titanic II way back in 2013, I believe, and unfortunately, I think the project officially died in 2018, but there is a China Titanic being worked on at the moment as a theme park attraction. So what we're going to do is we're going to load up our passengers, the 1,927, and we got 227 pieces of cargo. We're going to go ahead and sail this out to sea. Now we are going to check out 2 ships, and I'm starting to think of making this a continued series where we just check out all the ships, kind of like Rails Unlimited. And speaking about Rails Unlimited, stay tuned for a winter video regarding that, because they just had a winter update. Now this is a really well built model, just first impressions here. And yeah, it looks really nice. It also has a helipad on the back. I don't know if that is actually supposed to be there on the Clive Palmer version of Titanic or not. Now once we get out of the main dock area, we do have to reverse to get our bow facing out towards the open ocean here. And we're going to head out that way, and I don't really understand the map too well. It doesn't seem to be coming up here for some reason. I guess you have to click it on the side in the GUI there, but we'll take a look at that in a minute while we get the ship out. So first and foremost, we're going to go ahead and we are going to reduce the speed, and let's throw the engines in reverse here. Are we getting assistance from this tug, or is he just ramming into us? I do believe he's just ramming into us. One interesting thing about this model, I do believe that the Clive Palmer model has an extra deck between D and E deck, and that's where the lifeboats are supposed to go. So on this model, they just have D deck. So you have these lifeboats jutting into where the D-deck space would be, primarily the kitchen area, the reception room, and the dining room, which is interesting. But I'm not really going to take any points away from that for this model, since it's a fictional ship. Also, I don't know if this open area is where passengers would have stood. I think that's more of where the radar was supposed to go, but yeah, alright, we need to really start moving forward. I've got the engines ahead full now, and we are still heading towards the dock because we got this motion going on here. Oh god, this is not going to be good. Oh boy. No, stop. Oh, we're going to collide. We're going to destroy the fake rudder. There we go. And I like that they actually had the fake rudder going on, because the rudder that was proposed for Titanic II was just going to be something that was decoration only. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and we're going to wait for the ship to respond to our head full there. Alright, yep, now we're going to start moving. And yeah, we're going to get out of port here, finally. I do like the attention to detail in the model. That is one thing that I really like, and we're destroying a sailboat there. Wow, okay, this Titanic II has better turning radius than the actual Titanic, which is to be expected because, well, it needs to be maneuverable. And I like how they have the blue star line flag going on there, because that is exactly the flag that would be flown on the ship, I do believe. So we're heading at 17 knots, which seems decent for us. And we're going to make a quick skirt around this island. It's actually called the Sail-By, which is the last thing the Costa Concordia ever did before it sank. Anyways, let's go ahead and get onto the route here. And I think it's literally just down this way. And I hope we're going to get into some deeper water here. Yep, I can already see the route there. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright, we're going to be sailing into a sunset. Look at how beautiful that looks. That is a really nice view there. And hopefully one day, at least in my lifetime, I hope to see a second maneuverable Titanic, not just a theme park one. As I mentioned, the theme park one is being built in China. And I don't know what the progress is right now, but I do know that they're up to C deck on that version of the Titanic. We also have bow thrusters on this version of Titanic, which is also a nice attention to detail as well. And there we go. We're heading to Cherbourg. Anyways, we're moving into Cherbourg. I don't really know where to dock the ship, so we might just kind of sit the ship pretty much on the side here. Oh, great. Yeah, that yacht is done for. There we go. Goodbye, yacht. Now, I don't want to pull into any of these docks because I don't want to sink. No, not the stern. Oh, wonderful. There we go. Stop. All stop. All stop, please. Stop the ship. Stop the ship. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, 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 stop. Oh. Hopefully we didn't take too much damage there. Sailboat, I would move. No, no, they're done for. And here comes the tug. Oh, gosh. Alright, so clearly the ship is now stuck. I have gotten the ship jammed into the dock in this very precarious position. We are in full reverse right now. We've got the engines going in full reverse, and we can't really get it to do anything. We've crushed and destroyed multiple ships in Cherbourg, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to respawn the ship, and we're going to try this again, except we're just going to avoid Cherbourg. And also an iceberg, and it's moving. Ooh, cool, I like that. Alright, we're back at Southampton. I ended up just resetting the ship because I became completely stuck at that dock. But as you can see in the distance, it's this ship with this really green glow. I don't know if it is a ship, but it really does look like one. Could be reflections on the water. Oh gosh, that poor tug is just being destroyed. Oh, actually, that could be the SS United States. Yes, it is! The SS United States is pulling into Southampton. What a sight to see. The only problem is I need to leave. So somebody's got to move, and it's not going to be me, so it's going to be the SS United States. I think we have hit something, because our bow is slightly lower in the water. But I'm just going to ignore it for now. Now we have two larger islands sitting right here, and I know that there's nothing really between these islands, so I'm going to try to skirt around the islands, come to the main passageway, or the waterway, and then skirt around Cherbourg. Because that seems like the most responsible thing to do right now. Alright, so here we go. We're going to make our turn right now. Now, I remember seeing an iceberg, and I'm pretty sure you guys saw it too. That iceberg that was out there. And it looks like there's another ship out there. We have a nomadic, or traffic, floating out there with a teal-looking funnel. And now doing the nomadic spin and completely disappearing. Wonderful. And by the way, we've also lost our little tugboat. Rest in peace. Alright, here we are. I've been sailing for a little bit, and as you can see, there is a Disney cruise ship just there. And I do believe that I did make a loop somewhere because I do see Cherbourg again. But yeah, here's this Disney cruise ship. It looks really cool. Well, there's only one thing to do now. It's time to have an official drag race between ships here. Wow, look at the size comparison between these two ships here. Ouch. Oh goodness, there we go. We're passing by a smaller island on our left side here. And, we're leaving that Disney dream in our wake now. And since we've been sailing for a little while, I think it would be fitting to go ahead and sink the ship. And there's an iceberg right there. So here we go. And now we will begin turning. Okay, here we go to avoid the iceberg, but it's too late. And there's the collision. We've struck the iceberg and then, oh gosh, oh boy. A little too dramatic there. And then we'll turn to port, but it's too late, and Titanic II begins sinking. We've got lifeboats already lowering into the water. That's a really nice shot, by the way, right there. That's a really nice shot. There's some more flares being launched there. More lifeboats being lowered into the water. An airplane flying overhead, which is interesting. And in front of us, we see an oil rig fire, which is adding to the interesting aspects of this sinking. I would imagine with that collision there's a huge rip in the side of the hull, because this is not riveting, this is welded steel, I would believe, on Titanic II, of course. But since we kind of pretty much ran over the iceberg on one side, I would imagine that we've got more than just plates popping open. I think it's there's a huge gash in the side of the ship. As you can see around us, there's a lot of lifeboats just in the distance. Some are sailing away and some are very far away. And one thing that I've noticed is those lights right there, kind of where the cursor is, yeah, just about there, you can see just in the distance there. That's the Disney Dream. And it looks like it's firing rockets. And what's interesting about this is the Disney Dream is almost in the exact position where the SS Californian was when Titanic went down. And they could just barely see the masthead light. And there's a tsunami going by there. But yeah, so it does look like they are listing over to one side. I'll kind of blow it up in editing so you can see more of it. But you can see there's flares being launched. I don't know if that's from the same ship or the Disney Dream. But it does look like the Disney Dream is sitting at some sort of an angle there based on what the lights are doing. And speaking about lights, it looks like our lights are starting to flicker out somewhere on the ship. Like the funnel lights are gone. I can't really see the funnels being lit up or anything, but something's changed. Yep, there you go. I think right here, this lifeboat, that's the last one to leave Titanic II as she goes down. Don't know how many people are on the deck, but I would assume not many because this is Titanic II. There's just a few men. I think those are just crewmen. But most of the boat, actually all the boats have escaped, and there's really just the prop boats on the deck. Alright, there we go. The water has started to make its way onto the well deck, and now I can't see anything. But I assure you the end is near. There's a person standing on the, or well, now floating on the A-deck promenade under the bridge wing. And if we just look right into the bridge when the power comes back on, you will see that person floating in the bridge. Yeah, right there. There he is. That's our captain. I have doubts that the ship is going to break in two, though, because the reinforced structure that Titanic II has. It's going down, and it doesn't look like that forward funnel is going to collapse, so I think we are in the clear here. But as you can see, the dome cover is about to go underwater. We have a few people floating in the water. Not too many, though. It is now just the third and fourth funnel out of the water now, as well as the rest of the stern. Alright, so it's literally been 30 minutes, and I haven't really seen any change other than that special effect that just occurred there, like the air escaping the ship. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next ship to showcase, which is going to be the original Olympic class ship, so the original Olympic class design. And here it is, the original Olympic design. Now, this is an interesting ship. I don't know the background of where these original plans came from, but I don't even know if plans of this ship design were actually found or even existed. It could have been just a fan design or something like that, but whatever it was, it looks interesting for sure. Alright, we are now reversing the ship so we can actually get out of the dock here, and what would be really cool if they added to the game would be tugboats that actually move your ship, so you could like activate them on one side of the ship and then it could push your ship. That would be cool because, as we know, these ships don't have bow thrusters. I mean, Titanic II had bow thrusters, or will have bow thrusters, and yeah, that's pretty much one of the differences. Really unique bridge view. It's quite cluttered, but you do get a nice view of everything. Oh wow, that sailboat just avoided death there. We've sped up to 17 knots, and in the distance there's another ship. I don't really know what that is. It does look like the Titanic for sure. And you know what? Let's go ahead and let's change our original plan, and let's see if we can collide with that ship. Just out of pure curiosity here. Alright, no, that is definitely the Britannic, the RMS version. Here we go. This is it. This is going to be the collision of the century. Or not. Never mind. We are definitely gaining on them, but there is one problem. We may get squeezed between these two ice flows. So, yeah. This is gonna probably end out. Oh, uh-oh. It looks like RMS Britannic is slowing down too. Wow, this ice flow is moving at 21 knots. Okay, or actually more like 20 knots because we are speeding past it there. Oh no! Look at that, there we go. There we go. Beautiful, we didn't even have to do anything. Oh gosh, oh no, not us too. Oh my gosh. Yes, this is actually happening. We are now riding on an ice flow. I do find it unfair that the RMS Britannic has made it into the water, but I am approaching it now. And it does look like it's gonna sink, and it does look like we are about to sink as well. Oh boy, yeah, we're both going down here. And we're about to have a collision. Here we go, pit maneuver! There we go, beautiful. That's what I call a success right there, folks. And we speed by them with success. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure we're sinking now. Yep, both the RMS Britannic and the original Olympic are now sinking next to each other. This is quite a sight, for sure, in these heavy waves. And yeah, we're kind of both rolling on our sides here. At least we got our lifeboats going out here. Right now, the RMS Britannic seems to be in a somewhat better shape than the original Olympic here. It does look like the superstructure is still above the water. Actually, you know, I think he just got abducted by aliens. So, it's just us out here, alone, in the water. Well, now that the Olympic is starting to roll on its side here, the original Olympic, you can start to see that the lifeboats are struggling to get down the side of the ship right here, kind of getting stuck on the side of the hull, and I think that's going to persist throughout the sinking. You can also see that the ship is like going down very quickly here, like rapidly at this stage. Well, now that the waves have stopped, the ship is beginning to lurch over further and further here. You're actually able to see it now. As more water enters the ship, it starts to go down faster. Now, as you can see in the distance, I do believe that is the same person. However, I think they are trying to get some revenge for what I caused to them. So, I'm really hoping that my ship goes down quickly, so that it doesn't have to face any more trauma. Yeah, it's going down really quick, as you can see there. I'm just gonna back up just a little bit there. Yeah, this is the Oceanic here. And it seems to have, oh gosh, yeah, there we go. And the Oceanic has completely collided with the original Olympic. Now that doesn't seem to be the same person. They would have definitely stopped and then reversed over what was left of me. But I hope they go the place that they need to go safely. Enjoy your trip, Oceanic. And there goes the last bit of the fantail just slipping under the waves there. And it's gone. So now it's on its way to the bottom. Now, since it's on its way to the bottom, yep, there it goes. There goes the engines, the funnels, and everything. We're going to watch him hit the bottom here. We'll see another wreck on the bottom of the Tiny Sailor's World Ocean. So there we go. And on its side, interesting. And that's a really nice looking wreck. You got all of this wreckage strewn about, and you've got the ship just laying on its side, which is a pretty accurate wreck site. It's also on a hill as well, and that funnel is standing straight up as well. But, yeah, that's gonna be it. Alright, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment, and I'll see you next time, guys. Goodbye!